और बहुत गंदा लगता है मेरे को। Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I know you all are very excited, but then just a couple of announcements before we start. So may I request all the graduates, the parents, the guests and other invitees to please take their seats kindly. Yes, sir. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Can I have the attention of the glorious Guptas? Nobody. Okay, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. May I request all graduates, guests, parents and other invitees to settle down quickly. Please, the event is about to start. Yes, sir, definitely. Not unless. Definitely. So repeat it. Good morning, your attention, please. Yeah. Or you can do it. Yeah, I can do that. Good morning. Your attention. Glorious Guptas, can I have your attention towards the stage? Your attention towards the stage. I know you all are meeting with your friends from after a long time. It's been a pleasant morning. Oh, sorry. Okay, so my apologies. Glorious Guptas and Glorious Mauryas. I guess half of the people who are not listening to me are like Glorious Guptas or Glorious Mauryas. Magnificent. So I guess, yes, somebody corrected me. Magnificent Mauryas. She corrected me. Magnificent Mauryas. Okay, fine. I think she's like, okay.
They are Guptas and they are Glorious Guptas. So the first year PGT was called Cheras and you are called some compassionate Cheras. But yeah, we were called Guptas and our PGPM is called Glorious Guptas. The numbers look the Glorious Guptas and the senior batch Mauryas है और उनके PGPM होते हैं तो हम लोग जो बचे हैं वो बस Glorious Guptas compassionate पता है मैंने उसको करेक्ट अरे क्या किया है
सही 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 so I know that was just something just to grab. Okay, so finally, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. May I request all graduates, guests, parents, and other invitees to settle down quickly. The event is about to start. Thank you. From the founder and dean, Professor Balavi Balachandran, and all members of GreatLakes Institute of Management, Chennai, we extend a warm welcome to one and all present here for the Grand Academic Event Convocation 2018. Before the agenda gets underway, here are the few announcements for your kind attention. Please switch off your mobile phones or keep them on the airplane mode so that they don't interfere with the proceedings of the event. I guess you all are familiar with this particular instruction because you used to have the same in the classes as well. The event would commence with the arrival of the academic procession led by Dr. Vaidi Jayaraman, Associate Dean. All are requested to raise and remain standing till such time the dignitaries take the post on the dais and the invocation song is complete. National anthem will be played at the closing of the event and we request everyone to stand up for the same. You are also requested to raise again at the time when the academic procession leaves on the completion of the event. The award ceremony would see the gold medal winners coming onto the stage first to receive their awards, followed by the other graduates. All graduates are requested to keep their name slips ready before entering the stage and our staff member will guide you as well. On receiving the folders on stage, please return back to your original seating and remain seated to the completion of the programs till everyone receives their folders or certificates. On stage, you will get only the folder and the gold medals. All graduates need to collect their original certificates with their respective registration counters on the completion of the event. The counters will be functional from 12:40 p.m. till 2:30 p.m. And you're requested to go there and collect your original documents. During the event, graduates are requested to maintain decorum and avoid moving into the parents' family enclosures. Parents are requested not to advance to the stage and remain seated to enable smooth conduct of the event. Adequate photographic and videographic coverage has been arranged to capture the memorable moment of every graduate. One kind request, any infants and children who turn restless may kindly be moved out of the main hall to avoid hindrance to the proceedings. Thank you.
obsessive-compulsive, press 1 repeatedly. If you are codependent, ask someone to press 2 for you. If you have multiple personalities, press 3, 4, 5, and 6. If you are paranoid, we know what you are and what you want. Stay on the line and we'll trace your call. If you're delusional, press 7 and your call will be transferred to the mothership. If you are schizophrenic, listen carefully and a small voice will tell you which number to press. And if you are depressive, it doesn't matter which number you press, no one will answer you. If you are dyslexic, press 69696969. If you have a nervous disorder, please fidget with the hash key until the beep. After the beep, please wait for the beep. If you have short-term memory loss, please try your call again later. And if you have low self-esteem, hang up all our operators. It's easy to talk to you. obsessive-compulsive, press 1 repeatedly. If you are codependent, ask someone to press 2 for you. If you have multiple personalities, press 3, 4, 5, and 6. If you are paranoid, we know what you are and what you want. Stay on the line and we'll trace your call. If you're delusional, press 7 and your call will be transferred to another ship. If you are schizophrenic, listen carefully. A small voice will tell you which number to press. If you're depressive, it doesn't matter which number you press, no one will answer you. If you're dyslexic, press 69696969. If you have a nervous disorder, please fidget with the hash key until the beep. After the beep, please wait for the beep. Try your call again later. No self-esteem, hang up, call her up. Talk to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention. The program is going to start within 5-10 minutes. May I please request all of you to please take your seats according to the number that has been allotted to you. May I also request you to please switch off your cell phones or put them on airplane mode or silent mode, whatever is preferable to you. The guests are going to arrive in 5-10 minutes and we may be asked to stand up as the academic procession enters the hall. I'll keep on repeating these instructions until you pay the full attention to me of whatever I am speaking, and unless I bore you to death before all the professors and everybody speaks. So please pay attention. Thank you. May I request all graduates, guests, parents and other invitees to settle down quickly. Students, graduates to get up as the academic procession has entered the hall.
वक्रतुण्ड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरा गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः।
Good morning to all of you. Good morning, friends. This is not enough. You have much more energy. Good morning, friends. Wow, that makes sense. This is the greatest day for Great Lakes Institute of Management. You were here, graduates, parents, friends, colleagues, staff members, and of course, the chief guest for today, Mr. Robert Burgess, who hails from very close to my home in Chicago, a suburb called Northbrook. He comes from another suburb called Waukegan. And it is so great and a unique pleasure and an honor to welcome our chief guest, Mr. Robert Burgess of U.S., the current U.S. Consul General in Chennai. Thank you very much, sir. We are unfortunately could not have the original planned graduation speaker, and that is Mr. S. Padmanabhan. Due to some very serious emergency in his family, he has been stopped to leave Bombay. Fortunately, we have a person who can be the representation of the future of the world. A person who has got a graduation from the prestigious IIT Mumbai with his engineering, with some remarkable rank, followed up with a graduate work in Master of Science in Computer Science from Berkeley, US, followed up with an MBA at one of the topmost prestigious institutions where the climate is also cooperating with them, the place called Stanford University. And then in United States working for Tiger Capital, and now my partner, co-investor, Mr. Mohan Dakam Raju, who is not only a deputy chairman of this Great Lakes institution, but it is very, very clear for us to understand the future is partnership. Partnership with public sector and private sector. Partnership with a not-for-profit organization and a for-profit organization. Just for progress. And he is the CEO of Great Learning, which is the remarkable area where the country and the world is moving toward what is called as a new technological revolution, the fourth industrial revolution, with tremendous amount of data sciences, business analytics, artificial intelligence, machine learning, algorithmic analytics, and so on. And representing the younger generation, he is here as a CEO of that company. So he stepped in immediately to fill in the shoes of Mr. S. Padmanabhan. The guy comes back from United States at 3 o'clock in the morning of today. Look at the commitment. And he is now here to give us the convocation address. Thank you very much. And my dear friend Shantanu Prakash, who is also a representation of the private sector organization, the world of machine learning, the world of education, computer science combined, EduCom, and my amazing colleagues from this place, faculty, staff, and of course my beloved students, and those who are now seeking their culmination of their height of education with a graduation today. I cannot stop without thanking the parents, the well-wishers, the spouses, children of these graduates who put up for 1 year or 2 years, as the case may be, to make sure that this particular sacrifice that you are giving to that particular person will cherish this sacrifice forever. So on behalf of that, I want all the graduates to stand up and applaud your loved ones right now. Please stand up and thank them for the wonderful time that they gave you and the sacrifice they made for you and making you a person to take care of them in their future. God bless you all. Please be seated. Right. That I am now declaring the convocation open. And then do I...
Chief Guest, Honorable Consul General Mr. Robert Burgess, our Dean and Chairman of the Board, Dr. Bala Balchandran, our Vice Chairman, Mr. Mohan Lakraju, our Board Member, Mr. Shantanu Prakash, faculty, graduates, parents, and our friends, a very good morning to you. Congratulations to the Great Lakes Institute of Management Class of 2018. Today, you achieved something remarkable, something special, something extraordinary. This is truly a celebration of you, the graduates. It gives me immense pleasure to extend you a warm welcome on behalf of GreatLakes Management. I'm here to talk about the academic achievements over the past 12 months. Folks, at Great Lakes, there are two types of education that we teach. One that teaches you how to make a living, and the other, how to live. Our flagship program, the PGPM, named as Compassionate Cheras, was started in May 2018, just a couple of months ago, with a batch size of 420 students that were selected from close to 5,000 applications, the highest we ever had in the history of Great Lakes. Thank you. A new batch of our PGDM students just arrived on campus a couple of days ago. So we have 120 students that were selected from more than 4,500 applications. Thank you. In our quest for transforming from good to great, we identified the second decade an emphasis on research productivity that's extremely crucial. The true measure of an institute's success lies in how the external accreditation agencies view us vis-à-vis our competition. Folks, I take a lot of pride to inform you that Great Lakes was re-accredited by the prestigious AMBA Association for all our 4 programs, the PGPM, PGDM, PGXPM, and the PGPM Flex. This global accreditation with our NBA and our SACS accreditation represents the highest standard of achievement in postgraduate business education and is actually earned only by the best programs in the world. I'm elated to add that these accreditations have built the international credibility of our institute, and Great Lakes has accomplished this in less than 14 years. Befitting our celebration, both these accreditations have pretty much propelled us for the next decade, from good to great, from success to substance. Apart from promoting India as a global destination for education, these accreditations also places Great Lakes amongst the reputed universities globally, and also resonates quite well with our tagline, Global Mindset, Indian Roots. Of all the achievements we are very proud of, there is one that still resonates at a very high decibel every day on campus. Folks, a few months ago, we had a fellow alumnus whose father had to be admitted to the hospital due to multiple organ failures. Another alumnus approached our BPR, an alumni team, and was seeking some contribution from our fellow Lakers. Folks, within a couple of hours, some of the alumni started a campaign to raise 7 lakhs. In less than 24 hours, folks, I repeat, in less than 24 hours, alumni from various locations across the globe came forward and contributed close to 7.25 lakhs. If this does not show the power and strength of who we are at Great Lakes, I'm not sure what will. The past year also saw us catapult in a ranking across various reputed publications. By touching global standards, yet anchored in home soil, Great Lakes was ranked in the top 10 by various media outlets including Career 360, Business Today, and Business Outlook. For the first time in the history of Great Lakes Institutional Management, we participated in what is called as the NIRF ranking, the National Institutional Research Framework, that was released by the MHRD, Government of India. Amongst the non-IIMs and IIT, Great Lakes was ranked number 4 in the country. There's no other institution in less than 14 years that has achieved this kind of ranking. And in our teaching and learning resources, we are ranked number 6 in the country. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world, said the famous Nelson Mandela. It's only but natural that all this success has led us to sign several MOUs where we renew our existing one. We continue with our relationship with University of Bordeaux, France, that allows our Great Lakes students after the graduation to travel to Bordeaux, attend classes for about 6 weeks, and obtain a full-fledged MBA degree from Bordeaux. This past May, we had close to about 35 students who traveled to Bordeaux to participate in the program. We are now in the process of signing MOUs with other top-ranked business schools in China, Korea, and Japan. We also, this past year, introduced a new collaborative initiative with IIT Chicago, wherein students can actually obtain a full-fledged AACSB accredited MBA degree in technopreneurship in less than 11 months while staying in India for all but 6 weeks. This program was started in August 2017. It's going to be a true game changer for us in terms of our branding and visibility. The next batch is going to start in August 2018. For the second year in a row, we hosted the TEDx Glimpse Chennai edition on campus. This year's edition featured voices from very diverse backgrounds and shared ideas and discussed ways to shape tomorrow's landscape. One of the things that we take a lot of pride is our faculty in both our full-time and part-time programs who teach at Great Lakes. Folks, these people are second to none. I would very easily categorize list of faculty as the best experience you could ever ask for at Great Lakes Management. Our faculty this past academic year have published more than 50 publications and articles and have presented papers in both domestic and international conferences. Many of our lecturers are also co-authored papers and case studies and also presented their work in reputed conferences. One of the true indicators of how well a business school is performing is how well you are able to place these students. I'm very glad to inform you that for the 14th year in a row, we are able to place all the 640 students in companies, folks. That includes the 120 internship. Folks, this is no small feat. If you consider the fact we have well over 640 students that have been placed on campus. Just because a group of people do not accept you as you are, there's absolutely no necessity for you to strip yourself of your originality. You have to think good of yourself, for the world takes you at your own estimate. Never stoop down in order to gain recognition. Never let go of your true self to win a relationship. In the long run, you'll regret that you traded your greatest glory, that is your uniqueness, for momentary validation. The group that does not accept you is not your world. There's a world for each one of you where you shall reign as king or queen by just being yourself. Find that world. In fact, that world is going to find you. What water can do, gasoline cannot. What copper can, gold cannot. The fragility of the ant enables it to move, while the rigidity of the tree enables it to stay rooted. Everything and everybody has been designed with a proportion of uniqueness to serve a purpose in life that we fulfill only by seeing our unique self. You, as you alone, can serve your purpose. You are here to be you, to be just you. In the history of the universe, there's been nobody like you. And to the infinity of time to come, there'll be no one like you. Existence should have loved you so much that it broke the mold after making you, so that another of your kind will never get repeated. People, there is no such thing as failure. Failure is just life trying to move us in another direction. What makes a winner? The secret of winning is most often not quitting. To constantly keep pushing forward, to keep persisting, to adapt, to block out the din and stay focused, to keep forging ahead, to be fearless, to play by your own rules and make the game your own. Today, two winners come together to celebrate each other's strength. The first is you, the participants. The second, of course, and you, the folks who sacrificed. Your parents have sacrificed so much to get you this position. The second is the Institute, Great Lakes Institute of Management. Together, we created some magic that you will appreciate for years to come. To summarize, my advice to students who are going to graduate and join the 5,000 plus strong alumni base is to follow your passion. Stay true to yourself. Never follow someone's path unless you're in the woods and you're lost and you see a path, then by all means you should follow that. As tough as things have been, I'm convinced you're tougher. Folks, I've seen your passion in the classroom. I've seen your focus on doing a good job in your work. I've seen your dedication through activities like Karma Yoga. I've seen you engage in CSR activities. I've seen you turn out in record numbers and raise your hands and wanted to be counted because the world is run by those who show up. I heard your voices amplified by creativity and a digital fluency that those of us who are a little bit older can barely comprehend. I've seen a generation eager, perhaps even impatient, to step into this rushing waters of history and change its course. I've seen many in this crowd who moved from being merely transactional to transformational. You'll never be able to compete at the highest level if you don't deeply love what is that you do. The only limit, I repeat, the only limit to the height of your achievements is the reach of your dreams and your willingness to work for them. Don't let anyone shatter your dreams unless you let them do it. When the desire to succeed overrides the fear of risk and failure, you get the drive, you get the determination. Also, when the competition is intense, innovation, technology, and the process provides new, exciting initiatives that is going to propel you from good to great. I wish you all the very best. I wish you good luck as you move on to greener pastures. You're always welcome. I repeat, you're always welcome to your home, away from your home, called as Great Lakes Institute of Management. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, Vaidi, for the academic report and the best wishes. Now I am supposed to give a little talk, and we will talk about what is the future. It is President Robert Burgess, Speaker Mohan Lakam Raju, my friends from faculty, staff on Great Lakes, graduates, and the beloved ones, parents, etc. First of all, on behalf of Great Lakes, let me express my welcome to you all again. There are a few things that are completely changing in this world, and you graduates are now entering into this world with an unprecedented changes that shakes the whole philosophy of education. And thanks to our original motto of global mindset, Indian roots, it is very, very clear to me that a tremendous amount of alliance which leads to progress and a partnership for progress between the democracies of the world. The wealthiest democracy of United States of America and the mightiest democracy of India are forging alliances of unprecedented nature, no matter which party becomes the president or the prime minister. One thing that is happening now is the question of creating prosperity, peace, and harmony. And to facilitate that, tremendous amount of changes is happening. The fourth industrial revolution that we are facing right now, which changes the way with which we operate. And a Tesla car is orbiting in the space. Tremendous amount of great companies which were existing for years together, hundreds of years, like Eastman Kodak, and you can name a lot. And nobody ever even expected Toys R Us, which is a fantastic model, going bankrupt. But all these things are happening at the same time. There are some great companies are also growing up. Amazon.com is now a buzzword for everybody, how they are changing the whole space. The entire supermarket in Seattle is not manned by anybody. And they are trying to come up with some alliances with something like Whole Foods. Mergers and acquisitions. And similarly, tremendous amount of partnership of various countries are happening. Why all these things happening in spite of the fact that there are some problems from terrorists, problems from dacoits, problems from mafiosis, but still the power of the entire world is changing. I watched, because I am a friend of A.R. Rahman and an admirer. At the same time, I thought there's a chance for him to get the Oscar award about 6-7 years back. At that time, when I was watching that, I could see when all the awardees or Oscar award winners or nominated people were giving their talk, they were all thanking God, thanking their parents, and thanking one other person called Harvey Weinstein. As a matter of fact, even God has taken a back seat in terms of the thanks, the number of thanks by these awardees, and the person who took the lead is Harvey Weinstein. I am an accountant, so I counted them. Now the same person who has such a powerful person in the field of films and other things is probably going to jail. And look at what is happening. The women power, the Me Too movement. So the movement of people is challenging somebody who superseded God to go to nothing. I want you to think that this happened in Egypt, the kind of internet, the kind of network, that all is going to create so much of power to people like you. So the governments may fall, the leaders may fall, the popular figures may fall, even may go to jail, but at the same time, the people power is there. And the people with education is going to have much more powerful. And it doesn't matter which country you belong, the globality is there. What is called globality rather than globalization? Can I compete from anywhere in the world for any resource in the world with anyone in the world? A person sitting in Manamai can completely challenge a person sitting in New York or any other place and unseat them. Countries are going to, the technology power may be in some country, the capital power may be in some other country, the knowledge power may be in some other country, and people are going to connect all of them with the business sense so that the prosperity is going to happen. And that is the world you are in, and there are disruptive technologies, disruptive challenge, disruptive business models, and new thinking and new culture, new waves are creating new opportunities for you, which is never heard in my generation. That is happening fast, and I am positive this current thinking of AIM law, artificial intelligence, machine learning, algorithmic analytics, and all of them combined with, say, blockchain. Now, this blockchain is one thing that may probably end corruption, because there are going to be multiple people owning the transaction, and instead of transaction-oriented loadership, it is going to be transferred into a service leadership. And anybody is now going to be accountable. Transparency will come, and the proof will come, and people will want evidence to prove this stuff. And that is because of the new technologies like blockchain and things like that. Similarly, all kinds of augmented reality. And all these things are now coming into force in unprecedented terms, such that certain new countries are going to be emerging into a superpower. And I do believe time has come for India, which was the starting point of highest education about 2,700 years back with Nalanda, Takshashila, etc. And now a Nalanda is going to New York, a Takshashila may go to Texas, and a Pushpagiri can go to Pittsburgh. And that kind of educational relationship is happening. And as a matter of fact, even in Great Lakes, we have relationship with Bordeaux University in France, with Illinois Institute of Technology in United States, and several other things like UMKC and WAR. Our students are getting a degree, not simply a certificate, not simply a global immersion, but a degree of an affordable excellence. That means an excellence of anywhere in the world is now affordable to people like you. And that will create achievable relevance. That kind of partnership is going to create new waves. I want you to think about this thing. Uncertainties are inevitable, but worrying is optional. And panicking is definitely pathetic, and planning is paramount. Uncertainties are inevitable, but worrying is optional. Panicking is pathetic, and planning is paramount. Here is a country, Japan, which have been doing certain things with a culture where an unprecedented level of earthquake of 9.2 Richter scale and a tsunami of gigantic proportions with a nuclear disaster all happened in less than 24 hours. Who can predict or forecast with any analytics this kind of an event? And I call it as unknown unknowns. Known unknowns are seasonal. Yes, in Christmas time, sales will happen. Yes, on the so-called Black Friday, everything will be cheap after the Thanksgiving. All those things are unknowns, but predictable. But this is an unknown. However, that country and the people there, instead of any looting, anything happened because of this, in less than 1 year came back to power, came back to normalcy in spite of all of them. And how do we prepare for that? And that is exactly how education can do. Folks, I want you to know the following thing. The education is the only solution to keep economic prosperity, at the same time peace and tranquility in the world. If the people are completely educated, definitely that is going to create tremendous amount of opportunities, understanding the other religion, understanding the other culture, understanding the other type of people, and all people in the world can work. And that is why the internet revolution has created such an amazing opportunity in what is called as a blended learning, where not only the learning in brick and mortar is available, but also extending and expanding that learning in an immense proportion for scale for all kinds of the work using technology. And that technology is what is called popularly as MOOCs. Now we are having this particular group of education institution with the great learning creating an opportunity of choose customized, hybrid, open, online courses and evaluations, which brings down the cost of education and make the education reachable by any part of the world. And that is exactly what I want you to think of. Never stop learning. You are graduating, that's only a starting point. Learn in your first 1/3 of your life maximum, and learn a lot, and learn continuously even after that. That allows you to earn a lot. You got to earn a lot. Many people say being material is anti-spiritual. If they say, tell them bullshit. Make the money. There is nothing wrong in making honest, decent, ethically legal money. And that's exactly what we educate you. Why do I want you to earn a lot? And I want you to earn a maximum and much more than that. What is meant by much more than the maximum? Yes, maximum as of today, but more than that for the future. Why do I want you to make that thing? Because the total white money in the entire world is constant. There are only two types of people, people like you and I. And there are terrorists, mafiosis, dacoits, thieves, and all kinds of people. If it is not in your hand, it will be in their hand. Ask the question, is the money in their hands better? If it is in their hands, there will be death, destruction, and disaster. And if it is in your hand, there will be an education, there will be prosperity, there will be poverty reduction, and all those things. So if you don't make money, the money will be in their hands. If you do that, you are a sinner. So therefore, make the maximum money and make sure that money is not available to the other group. Now what happens with the money? In the long run, everything is not there with you. In the long run, I go, you go, why you go, in between. The right way to do is return the money. Return the money to whom? Whoever you want. If Tirupati Venkateswara temple has the highest amount of money, or Vatican City has the highest amount of money, my home in Northbrook is owned by Vatican City because it belongs to the Technic Church. But guess what? The highest education is created in the entire world from the Christian community. If the money is not there, how can they do that? If the money is not there in the Venkateswara University, Venkateswara temple, how can a Venkateswara University can come up? So therefore, whatever you think is the best place to put that money to create better future for your great and great grandsons, that's what you need to do. You do whatever you want to do it. So, this is exactly what I want you to do, folks. Yes, you have learnt a lot. Use the blended learning, use the choose, moves, etc. to make sure you are always updated and propagate that. This will give you much more earning power. That earning power which will give you much more returning power. If that is where you did, all of us are going to be equal when we are dead. Why? Our first name will be called dead, last name called body. Whether you are a man or a woman or a US citizen or an Indian citizen, all of us are dead bodies. And we stink. The only question is whether to be burnt or buried. It doesn't matter to us. But if you left the money returned, you left a legacy. Think about that. I really feel you are at the threshold of a great future. I am positive you are going to put the education into great use. Never stop learning and never stop earning and never stop returning. With that, I wish all of you a great success in your future, and you are going to be a super leaders. And I want to say a few things of myself. Yesterday I got my 81 year, celebrated the birthday celebration. 81 is 9 square. 9 is the biggest number in the single digit. If I stay anymore, I'll be a pain in the ass for somebody else. So I decided to step down sometime as early as possible. We are so glad to have a Dean search headed by Mohan Nakamraju and my partner Shantanu Prakash and myself. And there are other members. I think Great Lakes has great success. But the success is a perpetual thing to happen. To keep this perpetuity going, we need a strong dean, the leader in education. I wish your support for that. And if you come up with any great names who can succeed my starting point so that the next decade is even much better, in a much more better reputational orbit from any part of the world, please suggest that to myself or Mohan Nakamraju or to Shantanu Prakash. With that cooperation plea, I wish you the very best of everything in the life. Your world is amazing. You can be an Elon Musk. You can be a great Ratan Tata. And note that even in the Tata empire, things have changed. A non-Parsi has become the chief, somebody coming from this area. Sky is the limit. I want to make 2 sentences and stop there. Do not underestimate your power. Do not think that you don't have this, so you are not good at it. It doesn't matter what you don't have. What matters is what you do with what you have. As a matter of fact, there are so many people like Beethoven. He is both deaf and blind, but he wrote the best music that is ever in the history. He never said, I am deaf and blind, so I cannot do it. So it doesn't matter what you do not have. But what does matter is what you do with. Even though Rajinikanth may not be a great actor, but he is the only guy who got the title superstar. The way he just moved the cigarette from his hands or fingers to his mouth was appealing. The way he talked, even the way he killed the villain in Chandramukhi, chopped the head and kicked the head like a football, fantastic. In less than 3 minutes, he stole the show, which as a hero he could not do it. So therefore it doesn't matter what you don't have, but what it matters is what you have. And second, I know that many of you are getting a job and already got a job. But I tell you one thing, when you go for that, take the toughest job possible. Don't try to become a squirrel in the battalion of Rama. Sir, I want to be a squirrel. Please help me. No, no. If you say, I want to be a squirrel, I will kick your ass. But if you say, I want to be a Hanumanji, please note that he was the toughest guy. As a matter of fact, in one particular kanta called Sundarakanta, he has the highest power and he is the hero, not Ram even. So therefore, take the toughest job and exceed that. Even if you did not successfully finish that, nobody is going to blame you. But if you take the easiest job and poorly perform, you are nobody. So guys, you are all joining a job. Take the toughest job in that company. You will go up and up. If you take the easiest job, you will go down and down. God bless you. Jai Hind, Jai Great Lakes. Thank you very much. Now, it's my pleasant duty to request Mr. Mohan Lakamraju, CEO and founder, Great Learning and Vice Chairman of Great Lakes, to deliver the graduation address. I already gave you the introduction about him, so let me request Mohan Lakamraju to give the graduation address. Mohan.
Good morning, folks. Distinguished guest, Robert, Dean, Dr. Bala, my fellow board members, Associate Director, Associate Dean Vaidi, fellow faculty and colleagues, all the students and parents and other distinguished guests present here. It's definitely a huge privilege for me to be given this opportunity to address you. I definitely did not expect this. 4 hours back I landed from the US, in kind of a semi-dazed state, and here I find myself talking to you. Such is the uncertainty that Dr. Bala spoke about. And as it so happens, the airline misplaced my suitcases as well. So I landed here with no clothes, and I'm right now standing in front of you in borrowed clothes. So, as Dr. Bala said, uncertainty is inevitable, worrying is optional, right? So be it. So when I was asked to talk to you, I started thinking, some of you have already spoken to, what can you have to now bear with me, and, I thought, how do I make this worth your while? And I remembered about 13 years back, I was exactly in a situation like this, attending my own convocation at Stanford Business School, and the convocation chief guest and speaker at that time was Steve Jobs. And he gave his "Stay Hungry, Stay Foolish" speech. Right? So naturally, that's a great place to take inspiration from. Right? It's something that I remember very, very vividly, and what he said absolutely made so much sense. Those of you who haven't heard that or read that speech, I strongly recommend that you do. Now, while those appealed to me a lot, so I took inspiration from that, and I said, okay, like, what are the things that I have experienced, I have learned over the past 20 years of my professional career that I could share with you that might be of some use. So that's what I'm going to do in the next 10 minutes or so. I think the first and most important thing is to find out sooner or rather than later, what is it that you care about? In other words, find your passion. It took me a while. It took me multiple things and multiple arenas, domains, before I could find my own passion. To give you some personal history, I went to the US to do my PhD program at Berkeley, like most students at IIT. And then only after I spent a couple of years there, I realized that I do not want to be an academic. I do not want to be a professor, and actually want to be an entrepreneur. Right? This is late 90s in the Bay Area. Entrepreneurship was at an all-time high. It was everywhere, and it was very, very invigorating. So I dropped out of my PhD, became a technology entrepreneur, helped build a tech company. Fantastic experience. Really enjoyed doing that. And then went to business school. When I went to business school, it made me really think about what is it that I wanted to do. And I realized that I actually don't care about technology for the sake of technology. Right? There are many people in Silicon Valley who just love technology. They like technology for the sake of technology. And I realized that I'm not one of them. For me, technology is a tool. It's a mechanism to solve a problem in the world. Right? And I found too much of what happens in Silicon Valley to be technology for the sake of technology. Technology that solves very incremental problems, right? Or technology that solves first world problems, and I could not associate with that. I decided to move back to India. That's something that I always wanted to do. India, unlike the US, has many fundamental problems, and I always found that appealing, right? After business school, I became an investor. I thought at that time that being an investor is a very good way to have impact, right? And that's what I wanted to do. So I first became a venture capitalist, then I became a private equity investor at a fund called Tiger Global that many of you may have heard about, and did that for several years. About 4 years into it, I realized that even that is not evoking enough of a passion in me, right? Financially, it was very lucrative, it was very rewarding, I was having a very good life, but somehow the impact that I wanted to have, I couldn't see it. You know, we are using money to make more money, right? And somehow it didn't seem like, you know, money is enough, right? You know, when you don't have anything, that seems like, you know, what you want, right? But many people will realize that once you have enough money, right, enough money to have a comfortable life, that may not be good enough. And that's definitely something that I realized, right? You know, if by the age of 30, 32, I was feeling like that, I still have, you know, many decades ahead of me, what am I going to do? It's really at that time in 2009 when the financial crisis happened and there was a quiet period where nothing was going on for 6 months, as I thought about what I wanted to do, is when I think I found what my passion is, and that's how I got into education, right? And I felt that education is the best way to have impact. And as I thought more about it, what is it that changed my life? It's quality education. And then as I looked around in the country around us, there are many people who go through their entire lives without ever coming close to excellence. Most people in our country never come close to excellence. You are among the fortunate few that have actually experienced excellence. Most people in our country never get to experience excellence. And I've traveled a lot in India, I've interacted with folks in many places, and I know this from first-hand experience. People do not get a chance to experience excellence. And when they do that, it changes their life. All of your life is going to change because of the experience you've had at Great Lakes. Right? I believe that inherently people want to get better. But for them to get better, you need to know what better means. And that is what you know when you experience excellence. Right? So that's where I found my passion. My goal, my objective, my purpose for life is to have as many people as possible experience excellence. And I believe that when they do that, their life will change. So one of the lessons that Steve Jobs shared is that the dots always connect when you look back. That was one of his points. Right? And it's a very interesting that's happening with me. Right? I did technology, I did investing, and I had very good education. Right? All of these make me very uniquely qualified to actually bring technology into education. And that's exactly what we are doing at Great Learning. Using technology to scale excellence, to enable as many people as possible experience excellence. Right? So I strongly encourage all of you to always keep looking. What is it that makes you passionate? What is it that you love doing? And keep looking for that. You can find that at 20, you can find that at 30, you may find that at 40, or you may find that at 50. But keep looking for that. Because it's only when you truly find something that you love, you will really have a very, very fulfilling time when you're pursuing that. So that's my first lesson for you. The second is about persistence. In all of my experiences, I knew that I was never the smartest guy or the most talented guy. Right? Whether it is the fellow group that I had at IIT or at Berkeley or at Stanford or at my company or even now, right? There's always people who are more talented, there's always people who are smarter, there are always people who may be better educated. But what is not often or is not common is persistence. One of my professors at business school, Jack McDonald, called it stick-to-itiveness, sticking to it. He measured people on how much stick-to-itiveness they had, how much persistence they had. In the end, if you have to accomplish hard objectives, hard goals, the thing that's going to matter the most is persistence. You know, Professor Veeravalli had asked me to see this movie called The Founder. It's the story of McDonald's, Ray Kroc, who built McDonald's into the global company it is today. I actually saw it on the way back on the flight. And there was a line there that I really liked. And that movie is all about this. The key message that Ray Kroc gives is about persistence and determination. Right? Ray Kroc was a salesperson for 30 years. He was selling many different kinds of things. Machines to make ice cream, machines to make something else, this, that and the other. He did not succeed in any of those. That's when he came across this one small restaurant in Southern California set up by two brothers called McDonald. And he saw that it was a phenomenal idea to make these things in a standardized manner, to make hamburgers in a very short amount of time in a standardized manner. And he saw the potential to franchise it and scale it. And he was able to scale it very fast. And there's a dialogue in there, there's a line there that says, we were an instant hit. We were an instant success, 30 years in the making. Right? His business was an instant success, 30 years in the making. He had all the ingredients that he needed because he'd been selling all over the country. He had been selling to food services businesses all over the country. He knew what the problems were. He knew what the customers wanted, right? So when he saw the right idea, the right solution, he could scale it. It took 30 years for him to see that. You know, you would have heard fortune favors the brave. I've always seen evidence that fortune actually favors the prepared. Right? Every example that I've seen, that's what I've seen. You know, there are exceptions, of course. All of what I've said has exceptions, but those are the exceptions. WhatsApp, Instagram, these things are exceptions. Right? That's not the norm. The thing that happens again and again and again is people doing amazing things because of persistence. Any worthwhile endeavor will have obstacles. You will face challenges, you will face setbacks, and all of those you will have to overcome, you will have to persist. Thomas Edison, right? The guy who invented the light bulb, on his 1000th attempt, he said that I didn't fail 1000 times. I learned 999 ways in which how not to make a light bulb. The 1000th time it worked. Right? So failures are just the stepping stones to success, and persistence is what matters. The last thing I want to talk to you about is the importance of adaptability. Right? The speakers before me already mentioned this. You are graduating at a very remarkable time. From two perspectives. One is that India is very well poised right now to enter a golden decade of growth. Right? There has been evidence from multiple countries that when per capita GDP gets to about $2,000, over the next decade it quadruples, driven by consumption. Not because of something the government does, not because of something that happens outside, but because of consumption. We are just about reaching $2,000 right now. So the next 10-15 years are going to be the golden age for India. This happened recently in China. Before that it happened in Brazil. Before that it happened in Southeast Asian countries. Right? So you have a great opportunity ahead of you if you pursue your passion, you work hard, and you remain persistent. But where adaptability comes is because the world is actually going to be very different. Right? The change, the pace of change is unprecedented. You know, I'm just coming back from the US, where I visited the Apple's new Apple Park, the spaceship, visited Tesla. I visited a dozen universities, right? All of this is my own attempt at learning and keeping up to date. And that's something that all of you will have to do. You will have to keep learning because things are going to keep changing very, very fast. The way we do things, transportation is absolutely changing. Autonomous cars is a reality. We will very soon, I think in India, just like we bypassed landline telephony and went to mobile, we will bypass surface autonomy and directly go to flying cars. Right? Financial transactions as we know it, insurance as we know it, everything is going to change and nobody can predict what it is. But the only thing you can do is having cognitive adaptability. In other words, the willingness to learn. Don't think that you're done with your learning. When I finished my MBA, I felt that, wow, that's it. I'm done sitting in class. That was the last time. But no, I have to learn all the time. Over the past few years, I learned a lot of things, whether it is about AI, whether it is about blockchain, whether it is about IoT, and I continue to do that. And I learn how these things are going to impact the world around us and how we can take advantage of it. And that is something that all of you will have to do as well. So having that cognitive adaptability, having that learning attitude. And how will you learn? Periodically you may have structured learning where you will participate in some programs or courses or something, but on an ongoing basis you will have to read and you will have to interact with the right set of people. Surround yourselves with people who also have the curiosity to observe and to learn what is happening. One of my prime objectives of meeting so many people when I go to the US or in general is to constantly learn. Right? So we all have to be lifelong learners. Continuous learning is the new normal. So that's my third advice to you. So find your passion or purpose. Persistence is more important than talent or smartness or pedigree or how rich you are. That's the one thing that will consistently achieve results. And last is adaptability. I'll leave you with those thoughts. I wish you all the very best in your careers and stay in touch. All the best.
Thank you, Mohan. It's a wonderful, timely advice. May I now call upon Mr. Robert Burgess, a fellow Illinois citizen and Consul General of the United States in Tamil Nadu, to deliver his presidential address.
Thank you. Vanakkam, good morning. I want to begin by congratulating all of you who are graduating here today. We're here to recognize your efforts and to celebrate your accomplishments. The degrees you will receive reflect your dedication and hard work. You've earned them, and be proud of this achievement. But I also want to recognize the educators who've provided this opportunity for all of you to learn. The work of an educator is a tremendous responsibility, seeking to provide knowledge, stimulate critical thinking, and nurturing the best in each and every student. And as such, I would like to salute Dr. Balachandran, who had the vision to found this institution, Professor Jayaraman, who, for his work in building connections and connections between the United States and India, Mr. Lakam Raju, for his work in expanding educational opportunities here in India. I salute all of you, and it's an honor to share the dais with you. I also want to salute the educators and distinguished faculty who really have also made this day possible. You know, the United States is often called a land of opportunity. But I think many of you would agree with me that opportunity and the entrepreneurial spirit are alive and well in abundance here in India today. And in this atmosphere of opportunity, the United States and India have only deepened their business relationship as trade and investment have grown from India to the United States and from the United States to India. These ties in research and development, in professional education, and through manufacturing supply chains makes us ever closer partners. And as we heard today, the new partnership between the other IIT in Chicago and the Great Lakes Institute of Management is just another example of this sort of collaboration between our countries and between our institutions. Since I arrived in Chennai last August, I've had the great privilege to meet hundreds of Indian businessmen and businesswomen. And I have been struck by this spirit of entrepreneurship that people share and celebrate. Not every country, not every economic system celebrates entrepreneurship and business success. And while not everyone is going to be an entrepreneur, at least not in the sense of owning one's own business, there is a connection between innovation and technological advancement and the spirit of entrepreneurship. So what is this spirit of entrepreneurship? An entrepreneur, as we know, is a person who develops organizes, and manages a venture, but importantly, also assumes the risks of that venture. To be a successful entrepreneur, you need to imagine new ways of doing things and creating value. To be a successful entrepreneur, you need to know the practical applications of your ideas and your innovations. You need to know what your customers need. And if I may also quote Thomas Edison, the great American inventor, he said, "I find out what the world needs, then I proceed to invent." And to be a successful entrepreneur, you also have to be able to accept the risk of failure. Not every venture, not every new idea is going to be an instant success. But you can't let that fear of failure stop you from persevering. And India today, and South India in particular, embraces this spirit of entrepreneurship. India has experienced tremendous growth in recent years, and here in Tamil Nadu we've seen an economy that grows faster than the national average. And companies throughout South India are pushing into exciting new areas. Artificial intelligence, the Internet of Things, smart cities, Industry 4.0, just to name a few. This is a terribly exciting time to be starting your careers. And in a way, having received my business degree some nearly 30 years ago, I'm really quite envious of you and your opportunities today. Now, I credit all of this activity, this growth, this development to the efforts and innovations of talented, educated, and hardworking individuals. Last November, when the United States and India co-sponsored and co-hosted the Global Entrepreneurship Summit, we at the consulate sponsored a parallel program here in Chennai. And it gave the opportunity to hear from some very inspiring South Indian entrepreneurs. And these entrepreneurs told their stories, ranging from a woman who parlayed a short course in beekeeping and a 5,000 rupee investment into a natural bee farm that now sells honey in 23 districts, to a woman who established an e-commerce business platform operating in northern Karnataka with now 12 different portals. Now these women, these small ventures, are evidence that a good idea and a lot of hard work can get you far. But equally inspiring to me are young people just embarking on their own entrepreneurial journeys. Last year at the consulate, we launched a renewable energy innovation contest called the Carbon Zero Challenge. And the winning team was developing a technique for converting plastic waste into fuel, but at a local and community level. Now, I cite these budding entrepreneurs as great examples of how success can come from hard work, identifying needs, and finding ways to address community challenges, whether you're working in your own business or as part of a larger organization. As I said earlier, we're here today to celebrate your achievements and successes. Earning a degree from a prestigious, outstanding institution represents a significant accomplishment in itself. But as you move out into your careers, please remember that this gift, this education, also brings with it great responsibilities. And I'd like to leave you with 3 simple thoughts about that kind of responsibility. As you achieve success in business in your careers, remember always to give back to your communities. Find ways to have an impact. Find ways to affect change and improve the quality of life for those around you. And as you move out into your careers, remember the importance of ethics in business. I would argue that ethics, the standards of integrity, your individual values are crucial to the long-term success in business or in any other field. Your reputation and that of your company will be shaped by your own conduct and your own ethics. And third, remember that education is a lifelong pursuit, and always seek to expand your horizons and your knowledge. You've received here a top-notch, world-class education, and that's an excellent start. But in today's global economy, the ability to work across cultures will truly set you apart from the rest. And Great Lakes' motto, global mindset, Indian roots, speaks to this point exactly. So I would encourage you to seek opportunities for cultural exchange, whether through individual travel, meeting a wide variety of people, or through a formal program. You know, the idea of cultural exchange grew out of an idealism that we can bridge differences between cultures, learn from each other to improve the world. Senator William Fulbright, who sponsored the legislation in 1946 that gave rise to the famous Fulbright exchange program, said, "Creative leadership and liberal education and empathy between cultures are the first requirements for a hopeful future for humankind." So once again, I'd like to congratulate you on your accomplishment of graduation today, and I wish you tremendous success as you embark on your careers in this most exciting time. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Robert Burgess. Let us now move on to the noble event and activity that you are all waiting for. Faculty, does it please the members of the academic committee to approve the award of the certificates of this institute to the candidates who have become eligible to receive these at this particular convocation? Associate Dean Vaidya Jayaraman, please present the award winners of all programs to this August Assembly. I request Mr. Robert Burgess and the Speaker, Mr. Mohan Lakamraj, to do the honors and present the gold medals to these award winners. Let us go to the front.
In the PG XPM program, the academic topper, the best outgoing student, and someone who is the Dean's List for terms 3, 5, 6, and 7, Mr. Arun Kumar. In the PGPM Flex program, the academic topper, the best outgoing student on the Dean's List for terms 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, Ms. Paduka Kannan. In the PGDM program, the academic topper of someone who also topped the finance specialization on the Dean's List for terms 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Ms. Maunika. In the PGDM program, the best outgoing male student who also figured on the Dean's List for terms 3, 4, and 5, Arunachalam Rajagopal. the PGDM program, someone who has made outstanding contribution to the institute, the best outgoing female student, the marketing specialist and topper, the events committee member, best empirical study, Dean's List terms 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Miss Judith Anthony. The PGDM program, outstanding contribution to the institute, also part of the analytics committee, and the best empirical study, Mr. Bharat S. Raj. The PGDM program, outstanding contribution to the institute, and the best empirical study, Mr. Rohit. In the PGPM program, the academic topper and the best outgoing male student, Gaurav Chopra. The PGPM program, the best outgoing female student who also happened to have the best empirical study topic and also on Dean's List for terms 3, 6 and 7, Miss Ashleisha Badoria. In the PGDM program, the best empirical study on the Dean's List for terms 4, 5 and 6, Sadhana. PGDM program, the best empirical study topic, Arjun Singh Brad. In the PGDM program, the best empirical study topic, Arvind Narayanan. In the PGDM program, the best empirical study topic, Tanya Kedia. The PGDM program, the best empirical study topic, KP or Kiruba Praveen. In the PGDM program, the best empirical study topic, Gaurav Pole. The PGDM program, again the best empirical study topic and someone will figure on Dean's List for term 4, Pasana. PGDM program, the best empirical study topic, and also someone to figure on Dean's List for terms 4 and 5, Aditya. The PGDM program, best empirical study, Sri Ranjani Murthy. The PGDM program, the best empirical study topic, Sandeep. The PGDM program, the best empirical study topic, Deepika. In the PGPM program, the marketing domain topper who also figured on Dean's List for terms 2, 5 and 6, Sharad Chandar. The PGPM program, the analytics domain topper, part of the analytics committee on Dean's List for term 7, Abhinandan. The PGPM program, the person who are domain topper for operations and the deals with the terms 5, 6 and 7, Anirudh. The PGPM program, the best empirical study, Soumyajit Chanda. The PGPM program, the best empirical study topic, Ruchi Sinha. The PGPM program, the best empirical study topic, and someone who can deal with the terms 5 and 7, Nayar Ashwin Aravindan. The PGPM program, the best empirical study topic, and someone who was on dean's list for term number 6, Bhupesh Kumar. In the PGPM program, the best empirical study topic, S. Ganesh. The PGPM program, the best empirical study topic, and someone who figured a dean's list for term number 7, Komal Mukhashi. PGPM program, the best empirical study topic, and the dean's list for term 6 and 7, Aditya Chandrasekhar. PGPM program, the best empirical study topic, Patel Ashka Arvindbai. PGPM program, best empirical study topic, and someone was on these for terms 4, 6 and 7, Gokul. PGPM program, the best empirical study topic, Prajwal Tiwari. The PGPM program, the best empirical study topic, Sonakshi Charan Pahari. The PGPM program, the best empirical study topic, Navdeep Bajaj. Come on, guys. Yes, show some energy over here. Come on. PGPM program, part of the alumni committee on the best empirical study, Vasudha Sharma. The PGPM program, the best empirical study topic, Riddhi Khanna. The PGPM program, the best empirical study topic, Vaishali Kataria. The PGPM program, the best empirical study topic, Pritika Sharma. The PGPM program, the best empirical study topic, Ragesh. In the PGDM program, someone who's part of the admissions committee, Palash Jain. The PGDM program, someone who's part of the alumni committee and also figured dean's list for terms 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, Pooja. The PGDM program, someone who's part of the BPR committee, Bharat Vyas. In the PGDM program, someone who's part of the Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship Committee, Abhishek. The PGDM program, someone who's part of the Finance and Economics Committee, Anurit Deb. The PGDM program, someone is part of PlaceCom and also figure deals for term number 6, Ayushi Jain. The PGDM program, someone is part of the marketing committee and also figure deals for terms 4 and 6, Arav. The PGDM program, someone is part of the student council committee, Jasprit Soni. PGDM program, someone for the PGDM Student Council Committee, Naveen. The PGDM program, someone who actually spent a lot of time with what is called Synergy Committee, trying to provide tutorship for his colleagues, Pulkit Bansal. PGPM, part of Alumni Committee, Sanya Sharma. The PGPM program, part of SciComm, which is Center for Innovation Entrepreneurship, Internal Data. PGPM program, someone part of SciComm, Abhishek. PGPM program, again someone part of SciComm, Surbit Arora. PGPM program, someone part of SciComm, Tiwari Dipesh Rajendra Kumar. The PGPM program, someone part of SciComm, Debjyoti Bose. PGPM program, someone's part of SciComm, Mohit. In the PGPM program, someone part of EventsCom, Mithul Aditya Shah. The PGPM program, part of Consulting Committee, Soban Pa. The PGPM program, someone part of Consulting Committee, Nikhilesh. PGPM program, someone part of the consulting committee, Asim Punia. The PGPM program, someone part of consulting committee under Dean's list for term number 2, Sumed Saraf. In the PGPM program, someone for the BPR committee and also figure on Dean's list for term 5, Suhas Krishnamurthy. PGPM program, someone for the BPR committee and also figure on Dean's list for terms 1 and 3, Karthik. PGPM program, someone for the BPR, Amit Kumar Goenka. PGPM program, someone part of ADCOM, Raman Kumar De. The PGPM program, someone part of ADCOM or Admissions Committee, Shankamita Chaudhary. The PGPM program, someone part of Karma Yoga Committee, Animesh Chakraborty. In the PGPM program, someone who part of the Dean's Leadership Circle on the Karma Yoga Committee and the Dean's for term number 6, Neha Lasawala. PGPM program, someone who part of the Karma Yoga Committee on the Dean's for term number 4, Anshul Gupta. The PGPM program, someone part of the Karma Yoga Committee, Swajit Sen. The PGPM program, someone part of the Karma Yoga Committee, Anand Ashwin. In the PGPM program, someone part of the KY Committee, Karan Arora. In the PGPM program, someone part of the Karma Yoga Committee, Namit Joshi. The PGPM program, someone who spent a lot of time in the sports committee, Amog Bharat. Gadeva. PGPM program, someone part of the PlaceCom or placement committee, Navin Kishore. The PGPM program, someone part of placement committee, Diman Jyoti Sharma. The PGPM program, someone part of placement committee, Akansha Bhatia. The PGPM program, part of placement committee, Karthik Garg. In the PGPM program, someone part of PlaceCom, Deshai Nisha. In the PGPM program, part of Students Academic Committee, Mohan George. There are 5 people who could not make it today. Sandeep Gupta, part of Consulting Committee, Sonal Saxena, part of Placement Committee, Shruti, part of Student Life Committee, Neha Bhaganwat, part of Best Empirical Study, and Suneet, who is also Best Empirical Study. The directors of the PGXPM, PGPM Flex, PGDM, and PGPM, please present all the candidates who become eligible for the award or certificate and are going to receive them today in this convocation. Program directors.
I have the honor of presenting 53 students who have become eligible to receive their certificates of PGXPM at this convocation, duly approved by the Academic Council of this institute, in person as well as in absentia. Ambuj Kumar Sinha. Come over here. Dinesh Raja. Siva Perumal K. Ajay Kumar. Anthony Aristotle Savari. Ashish Agarwal. Ashish Gajanan Kulkarni. Balasubramanian Ram Prasad.
Yeah.
Darwin Sebastian. Keep moving. Donna Teresa Francis. Garima Bharti. Haridas Elanti. Karthik Sambasivam. Karthikeyan Ramakrishnan. Mandeep Singh. Nagesh Chandrakant Mahindrakar. Parkavi Mohandas. Piyush Goyal. Purna. Prakash Gopal Srinivasa. Rajkumar Rial. Rajiv. Rajkumar Narayana Swami. Ram Prasad. Reginaldo D'Souza. Anta Ruben Krishnan. Saraswati. Satish Kumar. Satish Kalaventi Venkatesa. Satish Kumar Gudisa. Selvamurthy Satyamurthy. Shahul Hamid. Shanmugaraj Gopalaswamy. Sivakumar. Srinivasa Rao. Sridhar. Subrajit Paul. Susi Subhash Agarkar. Syed Zilan. Vadivelu. Vijay Bhaskar. Vijay Raghavan Periyandavan. Vinod M. Kannan.
Can I have the program director of the PGPM Flex, Professor Ilankumaran, present the graduates?
I have the honor of presenting 21 students who have become eligible to receive the certificates of PGPM Flex at this convocation duly approved by the Academic Council of this institute in person as well as in absentia. Balakrishnan R. Amudha G. Balaji Casey. Janice Venkata Seshasai. Manoj Kumar. Mohan. Nitin. Praveen Kumar. Ramachandran. Ranjani Manogaran. Siddharth. Srivatsan. Sudarshan. Venkatramanan. Srivatsan. Thank you very much.
I ask the program director of the PGDM program, Professor Vidya, to read out the list of all the graduates for the PGDM program.
I have the honor of presenting 112 students who have become eligible to receive the certificates of PGDM at this convocation, duly approved by the Academic Council of this institute, in person as well as in absentia. Akanksha Sinha, Akash, Akshay K, Aman Sinha, Amrita Mukherjee, Ashwin, Ayushi Chaudhary, Ayushman Brahma, Bomineni Jyotirmay, Dipankar Magu, Ganesh Krishna KG, Gautam AG, S. Harish, Aishwarya, Kirtana Jayachandran, Lavanya, Mohana A, Nakshatra, Navneet Krishnan, Shankaranand Reddy, K. Pavitra, B. Priyanka,
Mine is first. No, this would be mine. 187.
you continue. Wait. Arun Kumar,
No, this one down to
Ram Tej Boli Shetty, सम्यक जैन, षणमुगा प्रियंका, शौनक चक्रवर्ती, पूर्विका, शिवानी सोंथालिया, राजपूत श्रीनील सतीश, शुभम श्रीवास्तव, श्वेतांबरा श्रीवास्तव, विद्या कृष्णन, विजय कृष्णन, संजय, शिवलिंगम, आर सुषमा, योगेश खन्ना, आदित्य प्रतिम शर्मा, अजय नॉर्मन, एस अक्षया, अनिर्बन शॉ, अरविंद आर, डैनियल सैमसन, अर्जुन सरकार, आशिक पीटर फ्रांसिस, पीडी शेट्टी अविनाश, चित्रा वी, गवराज दिनेश यालामाटी, जीजो जॉर्ज जॉन, कीर्तना बी, मेलिसा मरियम अलेक्स, नीरजा एस सत्या,
Praveen Kumar RG, Ritesh Kumar Singh, Reshma Maria James, P. Sharon Sravya, T. Shrija, Somika Das, Shriram Kumar Vijayan, Shruti M, Shubham Sabu, Sushan Rauniar, Vaibhav Jain, Vignesh S, Dhingra Vijayata Jaipal, Taranum Soni, Mahash M, Bibin Bose. Thank you.
Bring them forward. Is this something? Not working?
I now request the program director for the PGPM program, Professor Sanjay, to invite all the graduates to the dais.
I have the honor of presenting 419 students who have become eligible to receive their certificates of PGPM at this convocation, duly approved by the Academic Council of this institute in person as well as in absentia. Abhinav Talgeri, I know who you are. Abhiroop, wait. Abhishek Balodi, Aparnil Pal, just one minute. It's fine. It's okay. We are ready. Aditya Hemant Patak, Ajit Krishnan K, Akash Garg, just 1 minute. दोनों Akash Garg, Anish S, Ankit Agrawal, guys, please just don't leave while the function and the ceremony is still going on. It's your batch. Ankit Kumar Sharma, Ankur Pashin, Arunabh Sharma, don't stand. Otherwise I can never see who is there. Ashwin D, this is fine. Shubhapriya Gupta, wait. Abhijit Shukla, रुको. Rohit Vishwanathan, so the whole thing? Okay. Okay, this will take a while. Venkata Niladri Santosh Kappagantu. Stand here, otherwise I can't see where you are. Jesse Alexander, Pratik Menon, Anubhav De, Raghav Sharma, Girish Wadhwani, Aditya Chandrasekhar, Rishabh Singh, Harish Patnaik, Himanshi Adhikari, wait. Shalin Agarwal, Rishabh Jain, Priyabrat Tripathi, Milan Naik, Anu Verma, Manu Chaturvedi, बस यहाँ रुको, don't move. अनुराग कुमार, कार्तिकेय गर्ग, लक्ष्य हंडा, पूनम शर्मा, yes, this people. How come you all girls are together here? Vaishali Gupta, sorry, Sangeeta Sargam, Vaishali Gupta, stand here, otherwise when I'm not turning back I can't see anyone. Dirgha Dhamija, Surbi Arora, Anuja Prakash, Satabdi Mahanti, Anchit Gujral, Kanika Niwal, Hardik Saxena, Dhruv Sharma, Gautam Kumar, Kartik Krishna, Bharat Reddy, that will do? Or you want the whole thing? Bhavesh Kumar Shambhu Saran, Madan Krishna, KP Madhuri, Sagar Arora, Mohit Khandelwal, Arnab Paul, Anurag Ghosh, Abhishek Awasthi, that will be enough. Mohammad Shamsuddin. We don't want the rest of it. Okay? All right. Nandini. Yugesh. Faster. Murli Dhananjay. Rakesh. Nidhi Kakani. Wait. You are Neha, right? Neha Jadhav. Sarikali Abbasi. Wait, just one sec, wait. Yeah. Bye-bye. Hey, where is Bye-bye? Where is God? Santosh. Where is Abhay? This is ridiculous. Dharmateja. Ashutosh Singh. What did you bring from Bordeaux? I don't see anything. The shoes? Shifa Manchanda. Ashok Kutti. Nakul Agarwal. Aftab Makandar. Prapti Dhyawala. Sridhar. Nikita Nagarani. Stand right there so that I can see you when I'm turning. Udit Datta. Nitin Dhingra. Rishi Sharma. Yash Chawla. Rahul Jain. This guy I know. Ankit Sethi. Arushi Kapoor. Devanshu Arya. Nikhil Rana. This is the last one. Pritam Kumar. Akshara. Even if you are not, somebody else will know the difference. Rakesh Kamath. Siddharth Katpal. Udit Pahuja. Why is your name in? You didn't register, did you? Anuj Khaskiwala. Anand Kulkarni. Nikhil S. Nikhil S. Suhash Pawar. Nishtha Kalra. Stand here. Arunika Mishra. Namita Botra. Rupali Suri. Rupali Suri. Yeah. Nitya Priya Viraragavan. Today is Juma also. Wow. Get married too. Renish Iqbal Bhai. Rohit Kumar. They are all. Pulkit Grover. Shrishti Pranjal. Samira Sipuri. Shruti Misra. Saurav Chaudhary. This is the. I don't know why do you do these kind of things. I know I'm Shailaja. Shailaja. Tuina Das. Be here. Tripti Singh. Pooja Agarwal. Move, stand right in the corner. Yes, yes, right there. Yeah. Tuhir Bhatia. Stand there. That's it. Vignesh Kripanidhi. Devendra Kumar Raju out. Samiksha Sharma. Shivani Gupta. Paulson Anthony. Monil Doshi. Sahil Kalyan. Varun Verma. You are Aditya, right? Varun Verma, yeah. Go ahead. Aditya Ram. Rupak. Rakshita. Prashant. Pooja. Nandini. Krishna Priya. Nitya.
Guys, I have a humble request. Please, people who already got their certificates, could you all sit down, please?
Yuvraj.
Thank you.
Priya Krit. Stand right at the corner of the page. Yeah, right there. Go and move. Yes. Vidyalakshmi. Venugopal. Okay. Srinivasan. Kartik Hari. Umang Soni. What time is it? Girish Kumar. Girish Kumar, Keshav, Vipin Kumar, who's Shubham? Shubham, they will not go and stand beside them. They will want to. Sanjeev Kumar Singh, Prerna, that's what they don't know. Abhishek Pal, Animesh Roy, Yogesh, Siddhant Sahi, Pushpinder Singh, Gajanan Sanjay Rao, Bhuvan Bharati, Bharadwaj, Pradeep, Dhruv Mahajan, Swapnil Srivastav, Prasanna Joshi, Harsimran, Pratik Kumar Govil, Nili Singh, Vaibhav Gupta, Shivam Jain, Shiv Kumar Garg, Shubham Sharma, yes. Piyush Goyal, Sahil Arora, Pratik Lohia, Samyak Gaur, Shubhangi Tandon, साग्निक मुखोपाध्याय, श्रीमंत मुखर्जी, रीमा दत्ता, मेखला बासु, again Pulkit Goyal, this one is someone, Pulkit Goyal, Shilpak Ghosh, wait. Yes, Shilpak Ghosh, Nitika, Abhilasha Shukla, wait. Yeah, go ahead. Priyanka J, Gautam KV, Subesh Shamal, Yasha Rach, Mamta Rao, Aditi Manchanda, Manak Majumdar, Saurabh Bhavsar, Sugam Mahajan, Rahul Kumar, Aruna Priyadarshini, Smriti Sinha, wait, Smriti, just 1 minute. Smriti Sinha, they won't. Venkataranga Sai Teja, stand, all of you stand there, no? I will do this. Chinmay Kotlibale, Shardul Deshpande, Neha Tendulkar, Sarang Almelkar, Pratik Tirke, Sumit Sunil, Shimoy Sanal, Shweta Mahalingam, Vignesh Mohan, Prerna Sharma, Kartik Sharma, Somi Malik, Sanjay Furnace, oh, Shravan Furnace, sorry, Shravan, I know. Vishal Sharma, sorry, Brahma Arora, and don't tell me you're not Vishal. Vishal Sharma. Vishal Sharma is one? Okay. Ankur Vashish. Sorry. You are Akshay, right? Tushar? Tushar Mittal. Akshaya. Sayan Gupta, Sayan Gupta, Srinivas Kalyan, Tushar Vijay, Anu Sudhar, Arvind Soju, Tapan Sharma, Vibhor Verma, Rajashri, Georgie George, Pradeep, Prashant, what's your name? Oh, okay. Prithvi Ramakrishnan, Karthik, Nabil Isaac, is the last? What is his name? Aditya, KM Karthik, Divya Prabhakar, Gunvin Kaur, Amrita Singh, Neeraj Chaslani, Debargo Mondal, Alisha Simon, Anand Roy, Subroto Akhuli, Adarsh Ravi, Sambhavi Tomar, Abhijit Singh Thakur, Parik Jaimin, Abhishek Biswal, Vinay Nair, Arvind Shikumar, Arvind, Pranaves, Natasha Dhawan, Natasha, yes. What's her name? Okay. Grishmi Kobare, oh, he wants the cheerleading squad. Keshav Khandelwal, cheer him, guys. Diksha, Krutika Vachani, wait Krutika, just front. Krutika Vachani, go ahead. Vikrant Hariramani, Devashish Chaudhary, Rahul Lalwani, Ankur Sharma, Vanessa Badasari, Vanessa, okay. Vanessa, Sankirtana, Ragini Singh, okay. Ridhima Nigam, you're from here, right? Okay. Pragya Jha, Glenn Thomas. Shreya. Tanvi. Vaibhav Katuria. Shivani Goel. Shashank. Shivani Goel. Shashank. Ashwin Rajiv. Dhirendra Panwar. Okay. Krishna Gupta. Jasmine Kaur. That's the class of PGPM 2018. Congratulations.
All the students, can you please rise?
Right. Before anything, let us give a big hand and a great applause to the untiring, energetic Robert Burgess for his time. Wow! Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Graduates of the year, I charge you that in thought, word and deed, you will ever maintain the purity, dignity and the integrity of your profession and honor of our institute. So therefore, graduates, please rise, already you are rising, and take the oath of the Great Lakes as a Great Laker. Please repeat after me. I take this oath today. Louder, please. I take this oath today. Fantastic. To be the best in what I do. To be successful in every facet of my work. And to live up to the high ideals of my alma mater, Great Lakes Institute of Management. I will leave no stone unturned in my journey of seeking knowledge. I will strive to bring joy and harmony to my company and to my country. I will treat my brothers and sisters with pride and give them my best. I will become an asset to my institution and to my country, which has given me courage, vision and wisdom, and I will uphold its integrity, professional ethics and moral character. Thank you very much, graduates. Wow. Now we can turn the whole world. And wonderful, wonderful. I am signing the register for your success. I declare the convocation closed for your joy. God bless you. Jai Hind, Jai Great Lakes. God bless you. I declare the convocation closed. The procession starts.
People, all of us can stand up for the national anthem, please. Please be standing as the people in the dais take the procession on the other way. Thank you very much. God bless you all. Please be standing.